I'm still here. So hello everyone, how have you been? I've not seen you in years, actual years, I know. Where have I been? I've been living in a hostel in Elephant and Castle in London. Not even joking. Actual living there. That is the closest thing I have to a home right now. And that's what I want to talk to you about, living in a hostel. It's something I've never done before, never done hosteling, and now I'm spending most of my time in there. So basically, hostel is code for people who can't afford a hotel, like me. And it is essentially a very, very basic hotel, where you pay less and you sleep with strangers. But not like that. That's not a hostel. There's another word for that, which I'm not going to say on YouTube. So basically, you pay a little bit of money and you get a bunk bed in a room full of strangers. And it is just the weirdest thing ever. I've never slept in a room with strangers before, until now I do it every day of the week. So I've not got too many horror stories, just a few. So the first night I was there, I had someone in the room who was literally the world's loudest snorer. I mean, what do you do? I don't know this person, but they're snoring so loud and they're interrupting my sleep. Do you get out of bed, go across the room to the other bunk bed and tap them on the shoulder and go, "Excuse me, can you stop snoring?" You just don't do that. So I, being British, just kind of put up with it. Speaking of being British, another thing about hostels is that everyone is foreign other than me. Literally, everyone is a backpacker, or there's loads of school trips from France. So it's been quite weird, me watching the World Cup in the hostel bar and cheering on England when I'm the only English person in the building. I'm not sure if it's psychological or if it's real, but I'm sure that because I've been living around so many foreign people, I can now understand every language ever. I'm constantly hearing all these different foreign languages in the bedroom, in the bar, everywhere. And I swear I can now understand every language ever. Possibly. So the worst horror story I think I got was the time that I nearly got killed by the Mountain from Game of Thrones. So I got in from work quite late, went into the bedroom, and all the lights were off and someone was asleep. So I was like, fair enough, I'm not going to turn the light on and disturb them, I'll just quietly get into bed. Now the beds are labelled and on your receipt you have the bed that you're meant to sleep in. So I went to the bed that I was meant to sleep in and someone had hung loads of clothes on the little curtain rail that, by the way, each bed has a curtain rail, I know. I now need a bed with a curtain rail off of hospitals. So someone had hung all these clothes on my bed and I was like, that's cool, someone's gone into my bed, I'll just sleep on the one below, which was free. Stripped down to my boxers, because that's what I do when I sleep. I didn't even bother using the locker because I thought I would wake the other person up. So I just put all my stuff in my bed with me. Went to sleep. A few hours later, felt someone try and get into the bed and get out. And for some reason, I just wrote that off. I was like, oh, that happened. Went back to sleep. For some reason, didn't question it. Don't know why. A few minutes later, light turns on. My curtain is swung open. And there's a receptionist standing there with literally the world's biggest man. I swear he is the Mountain from Game of Thrones. He looks exactly like him. Standing there going, so which bed are you meant to be in? Because this man says that this is his bed. And then this guy, literally the biggest man, is standing there just giving me the sternest look. And I'm like, oh my God. So I said, look, I'm in the wrong bed, but there's someone in the bed above me. And that's when the guy across the room pipes up and goes, ah, they're my clothes. I just put them up there for storage. And I'm like, what are you doing? You've just got me killed by the Mountain from Game of Thrones. So then I have to go into the bed above, on the bunk above, while the Mountain gets in below. Bear in mind, I'm just in my boxers and I'm like struggling to carry all of my stuff because I didn't use a locker because I was so considerate to the guy across the room who got me killed in the end. So I have to carry all my stuff onto my bed, just in my boxers, everyone's watching me, climbing up. It was literally the worst moment of my life. And then the Mountain gets in the bed that I was in, underneath, and I was sleeping above him. And at that moment, I actually wrote off my life. I was like, okay, it's fine, my life is over, I'm going to die. I've never been so accepting of death other than in that moment. I was literally there like, he's going to punch through the bed, through my spine, and just punch through my heart. And that's going to happen tonight, that's fine. I'm going to fall asleep and I'm never going to wake up. Just accepted it. So if I get the top bunk in the hostel, I have thought about on a few occasions, just for a laugh, turn the lights off, gently rock the bed and just go. But then that's probably a bit weird, so I've not done it yet. So there you go, that's my life at the moment. I'm living in a hostel in the not so nice end of London and just trying to avoid death and not doing a great job of it so far. So if I never make another vlog, that's the reason. But real talk, I really want to carry on YouTubing, but I've just not got the time at the moment. It's not even like, oh, I'm so busy. It's the fact that I'm living in this, not even a house. And I don't even have my camera with me. Everything that I want for a week, I have to carry on my back at all times. I'm working 6 days a week, and the one day off I get, I come back to Derby, which is why I'm here now. But I have secured a flat in London, so I'm moving down there, and then I will finally be able to begin regular YouTubing once again. But for now, hold tight. I know I said I would do my best to carry on making YouTube videos, but it's just looking absolutely impossible at the moment. I can't even do music vlog, and you know how much dedication I have to music vlog. I can't even do those, so that's how desperate it's got. But just a few more weeks and I will try and make videos. I'm really desperate to carry on making them, but life is just not letting me at the moment. But no, the job is amazing that I'm doing at the minute. It's a lot of hours, but I'm loving it. It's really draining, really tiring, and I don't really have a space that I can call my own just yet. But it's exactly what I asked for, so I'm not complaining. But just stay with me, just bear with me for a few more weeks, and I will be back to regular scheduled programming. So thank you very much for watching. Look after yourselves, and hopefully I'll see you very soon. So because I am moving out, I'm going to a different flat, I'm going to have a different setup. So let's just take a moment. This might be the last video that I make in this room. This is where it all began, and this might be the last one, so let's just take a moment. Hammy is coming with me. Beijing, are you sleeping? Oh, Beijing is sleeping. But yeah, the poster wall is going to come down. The sofa is not actually mine, so that's going to stay here. Goodbye, Anchorman and Katy Perry and Taylor Swift. They're all coming with me, so I'll have to set them up somewhere else. Doctor Who, so all my entire setup is going to be gone. Super Mario, what are we gonna do? So yeah, just take a moment. This might be the last time you will ever see this room like this.